Hey guys, it's Jelena here. I thought I would film my very first Get Ready With Me while I talk about some different topics. So I hope you enjoy. Today I'm gonna talk about the different cultural shocks that I have had living in Korea. For those of you who don't know, I've been living in Korea for 2.5 years. I lived in Korea for in Yangpyeong in Gyeonggi-do for about 1.5 years, and I've been living in Seoul, the main city, for a year. I moved here and I changed jobs. I work in the public school sector. I've been back home many times since living in Korea, just because I have a lot of homesickness, I guess. I have a lot of homesickness. So these days I just kind of want to visit home a lot and see my family. But every time I go to the States, I kind of just have this cultural shock of a few things. One of the first things I noticed when I was going to home to America and from living in Korea for so long was I noticed small talk. Small talk is basically people just coming up to you and talking about random topics, and you're just oh yeah, how's your day? Or oh, I like your nails, compliments and things like that. That's not really a thing. If anyone who has lived in Korea before, you will realize that's not a thing in Korea. Language barrier plays a role in it, and so maybe if you speak more Korean, people will talk to you more. But I'm not anywhere near fluent in Korean, by the way. But yeah, small talk. I remember when I got off the plane one time from visiting my home country, I was in Atlanta, and the girl was like, "Oh my God, I really love your nails." And I was like, "You're talking to me, and you don't actually have to be talking to me right now. It's not your job. What? Yeah, I was just so in shock. So yeah, definitely small talk is crazy. But honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I like small talk. Sometimes I don't like it. But yeah, just people in America, I feel you don't realize it until you leave. But it's just they're a lot more I don't know. I would just say friendlier. In Korea, if you're in an elevator, everyone will be just looking at their phone, and you just don't talk to each other at all. Which it's kind of off-putting, especially if you are from another country where talking so freely and openly is a thing. I'm so sorry about my ugly nail. I need to get that fixed. Please don't look at it. But yeah, that was one of the biggest culture shocks. My other culture shocks is the spitting. Oh my God. I think many people have talked about it, but in Korea, just got mostly guys, but some girls do it too. People would just and they'll just spit just anywhere on the side of the street. It annoys me so much. Doing it outside is one thing, but I've seen people do it literally in the subway stations. In the subway stations, just spit on the stairs going into the subway station or going down into the subway station. And I'm just can you not? In America, that was frowned upon. Everyone would look at you like you are an insane person, because why are you spitting aimlessly? Why are you spitting aimlessly? It's just ridiculous. So I would say that's one of the biggest culture shocks that I have experienced. Blowing your nose. Blowing your nose. Oh my gosh. It pisses me off so much. So people here, when they blow their nose, in America, we are taught that when we blow our nose, we need to blow into your arm, so that way your stuff doesn't get on other people's, in other people's faces, right? Here, people will just be walking and they'll sneeze or they'll cough, and it's just they'll just sneeze or cough just into the air, not even into their arm or anything. Like, kids will do it, adults will do it, old people will do it, and it's just so disgusting to me. Like, I'm just like, can you not? Can you not? Ugh. Culture shock. Definitely that's one of the biggest culture shocks I have experienced being here. And I'm like, they don't look at it as like, oh my God, that's like crazy or anything weird. It's just a normal thing in their life. Like, they don't think to do that. But to me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this is very, very annoying. And I just can't believe that they do that. Another thing, and this is not really like anything, this one's not really anything too bad, but like another culture shock that I have of living here is like there's no waiter when you go to the restaurants. There's like no waiter. Like, you don't have like a single waiter. Like, it's just kind of like multiple people will be waiting on you. Which I don't know, I kind of like it, I guess. So like, if you're at like a takalbi place, like the stir-fried chicken, like you'll have multiple people coming up to you and like serving you, I guess, like cooking your meal. But yeah, and there's no tipping here, which is really nice because you know, like, if you're in America, like, tip can end up being like 40% of your freaking meal. So I guess it's a good thing. Yeah. Like, usually you're like, oh my God, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, that's what we would say in America. Here in Korea, when you bump into someone, like, you just kind of do it, and then sometimes they'll say like, oh, I'm sorry, but most of the time they just kind of like keep going about their life, and then you're just like, what the heck? Like, it's kind of rude. And that's why, like, sometimes when I go back to America, or like when I go abroad, when I hit people or I bump into people, I don't necessarily say like sorry, because like, at least like here, like, it's so normalized to just not say sorry or anything. So that's one of the biggest culture shocks that kind of like irritates me. And also, like, I have to like be in the mindset of you have to like say sorry, and like it's the worst thing in the world when I go to America. But like when I'm in Korea, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, some people say sorry, some people don't. It just depends. Like, you'll have like little grandmas like walking and just like hitting you, and you're like, okay. But if they don't say sorry, like, don't take it personally. It's literally just how they do like everything here. It depends on how big the bump was. If you dropped anything, that's how much it depends on like what they'll say to you. And another thing, basically, holding the door open is not a thing here. You will literally get the door slammed in your face. Like, let's say you're walking behind someone and they see you coming. The problem is not that they don't see you. They just don't have that, like, I guess it's not in their nature to hold the door open for you. Now, obviously, like, some people, especially like guys, sometimes, especially if you are a girl, like, sometimes they'll think to open the door for you. But I've also had several encounters where I'll be walking and someone will just slam the door in my face. And it's nothing personal. You really can't take it personally. If you take it personally, well, that's on you. But you just have to know, like, that's just kind of like not a thing here. Like, holding the door for someone is just kind of like not a thing. Some people will do it, but if they don't do it, like, don't look at them like they're crazy or like they're rude, because they honestly probably just didn't think about you in that way. So yeah. But anyways, these are all of the cultural differences I can think of as of right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first Get Ready With Me video, so sorry if it's kind of like messy. My thoughts are just kind of everywhere. I'm getting ready to go meet my friend. But let me know if there's any topics either related to K-pop in Korea, or related to living in Korea, or just Disney things, American things. I'm also a fan of pop music, so I can talk about Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter. Times I've met celebrities. I've met many celebrities in my lifetime in Korea and also in America. So just let me know if there's any other types of like things that you want me to talk about and yap at the camera because I am a yapper. So hope you enjoyed.